Welcome to another Give SI Sponsor Spotlight. I'm Byron Fager, and I'm joined next with Oasis and Shad Zimbro. Thanks for being here with us.
Absolutely. Thank you for inviting us and letting us be part of this again.
Absolutely. So now you've been with us with Give SI this is our sixth year.
Sixth year, that's awesome.
And our first five raised $1.3 million, $417,000 last year alone. So thankful. And you've seen, from day one, I think that first day we came in and asked, you said, would you be a part of this? But you saw
Absolutely.
saw it from the start, and we've been so thankful for that. And all the nonprofits, really, they understand how much you give, and so community is a big word for the foundation, the community foundation. So, but we also see that with Oasis. So why is that community support so important?
The community is what helped us with our success, no matter what. You know how you look at it. Rodney and I, both of us grew up here in Southern Illinois, and always dreamed of doing something here. And then after getting in the Harley dealership, and it worked out great. The community was behind us, helping us out, and we tried to give back as much as we could to the community. And it just kept kind of growing and growing, and it's grown to what it is now, and which is, never dreamed that it would be something like this. And, we're very fortunate that we're able to do this, and we wouldn't be able to do it without the people of Southern Illinois helping us out and backing us, and being out there supporting us, and, coming to either coming to work for us or coming helping to spread the word about us or this and that. Southern Illinois is a very special area. We have businesses in other states, other places, and there's nothing like Southern Illinois. And we tell all these other businesses that are thinking of coming here, it's like, I'm telling you, this is a great, great place to be. It is, and I'm just so happy to call it home.
Yeah, and one of the things, Chris, that we also love is that not only do you sponsor events like this, but you also engage with yourself and your employees and your businesses, because you're doing stuff all the time. You're encouraging your employees to do
Absolutely.
stuff.
We definitely try to. We try to get all of our employees involved with some of this kind of community, outreach and stuff. And it is these organizations that you guys are helping out right now, these nonprofits. Southern Illinois wouldn't be the same without them. It would be awesome if everybody didn't have to worry about getting food or getting, clothing or something like that. But that's the reality. It just ain't going to happen. So you have to have some of these nonprofits. And then here in Southern Illinois, we have some outstanding nonprofits that there's people here that have such a big heart, and to give 1.5 million already. That's unbelievable. And all the money stays right here in Southern Illinois.
Yeah.
That's what's so cool about it.
Yeah, and we do. We have a number of nonprofits. Most of them are all very focused on Southern Illinois. We have a few that actually go beyond, but they always are focused on that this money we're raising here is to do the work here in Southern Illinois.
Yeah.
And that's a great thing, because we do know that. I mean, there are other places, but we also know how much is needed here to meet these demands.
Well, and the thing with what you're doing, you're helping out all the different nonprofits that want to be involved with this. It's not like you're just helping one. So the people that want to donate, they can get online and check it out and see which one they want to give the money to, and that's the one that it goes to. And it might be 5 different ones or whatever that you want to put a little bit in each one. And people don't understand, but every dollar counts.
Yes.
Every dollar. So yeah, I'd love to see everybody throw in $1,000 or whatever, but the people that you can't afford it, if you want to put in $1, awesome. Thank you so much. That is very important too. If you want to throw in that $10,000 though, thank you also. No one person's more important than anybody else. All of the donations and stuff are going to, like I said, to these organizations, and they all need it.
And it's important too. This year we spent a little time. We don't know how we're going to quantify it yet, but so we do know dollars are very important to help buy some of the food and other services that we need, but also volunteering. And so
For sure.
We unloaded a bunch of food this week at one of the food banks, and they had all these volunteers that were helping get the food inside, get it sorted, and get it ready. And so we're actually going to try to study that a little this year and figure out how, if I can give $10 and that's just where my limit is, or $100 or $1,000. I said, but I also have a couple hours here and there that I can volunteer and do some stuff.
Absolutely.
There's so many other ways to have that community impact.
For sure. With that, you don't have to throw the money out there. If you do have a couple hours and stuff, it does. And just the little, even the 30 minutes to come out there and help for 30 minutes or something in between jobs or getting the kids from school or whatever, if you can come by in just a little bit of time. And that's another thing here in Southern Illinois. People have been really good about that too. You know, the Southern Illinois, it seems like if you do ask for a little bit of help, they are here to help you. You know, there are a lot of people out here that will help you.
Yeah. Well, we appreciate that. And we know that, you know, one of the things that's big about the Give SI program is that, you know, the sponsored money that you're putting in is going into that bonus pool, and it's rewarding the nonprofits that are still engaging, getting their donors. And so, like you said earlier, if you pick the nonprofit that's, you know, that's special to you, stands out, or in many cases, pick the 10 that stand out
Absolutely.
to you. But we expect to have and we're already at the 100 mark, so have 100 different nonprofits and charitable causes, and we're still adding a few more and as the day goes on. And so there's something for everybody.
For sure.
We narrowed it to about 9 categories, and then we realized we could have had like 20 categories.
Yep.
But some of them are like, you know, children focused, veterans focused, you know,
Animals
food and
and stuff
housing,
and housing.
animals.
Yeah.
And so we did our best to try to figure out, but so many of our nonprofits, you know, help in many different ways. So
For sure.
So thank you so much again for the ongoing
you.
sponsorship.
Thank you, and thank you, the people of Southern Illinois, for giving back and for doing so much over the last 5 years. This year here, you know, we're hoping it to be bigger and better, and you know, like I said, we're going to just do all we can to make this the biggest and the best that it's been, and you know, we know times are hard around here, but every little bit counts, and just try to do what you can do. That's all we can ask for. And you've done an outstanding job with this in the past 5 years and stuff. And so I know this one's going to be great too. You and I talked a little bit about it. Even if you have a nonprofit and you're not really sure how to get out there to advertise for it and to quite run it the way maybe you're not getting as many donations as you should. A lot of people just don't realize what it takes to get your name out there. Yeah. People haven't heard about you, you know, and so what you guys do is get their names out there. You'll help any of these different organizations. So it's an awesome deal. So thank you.
And we have messages that go all year long, and that has definitely been part of our focus this year is how we tell our story as every nonprofit year round, because we're doing this one big campaign, but then there's still needs throughout the year. And
For sure.
It's very important to us.
And there's a lot of people that are hungry out there. The weather's getting cold. There's people that need jackets. So there's a little bit of everything out there. So you can help any way you can, or even donating your time helps out a lot.
Thank you. So appreciate you, Shad. Appreciate Oasis.
Absolutely.
For more information, please go to givesi.org, where you can donate and find that nonprofit that means the most to you and donate to help them for these vital services in our community. Give SI, for good, forever, for Southern Illinois. Thanks, Shad.
Thank you.
Give SI is made possible by Oasis. We More Better.